Hit like and support ChatGPT News. Stay updated with breaking news.
On the night of March 1, 2026, a shocking act of violence unfolded in the heart of downtown Austin, Texas. What began as a normal weekend night along the city's famous 6th Street quickly turned into chaos and tragedy. Authorities have now identified the victims involved in the deadly shooting outside a popular bar, and investigators are continuing to piece together exactly what happened. In this video, we break down everything we know so far, from the timeline of events to the victims' identities, the suspects' actions, and the ongoing investigation. This tragic incident has left families grieving and a community searching for answers. Stay with us as we walk through the full story. The shooting occurred shortly before 2 a.m. in one of Austin's busiest nightlife areas. 6th Street is known for its vibrant atmosphere, packed bars, live music, and large weekend crowds. On that night, hundreds of people were out enjoying themselves. According to officials, the suspect began firing into a crowd gathered outside a bar. Because of the late hour and the density of people in the area, the situation escalated quickly. Witnesses described moments of confusion, screaming, and people running for safety. Within seconds, what had been a lively scene turned into panic as emergency calls flooded local authorities. The shooting happened outside Buford's Backyard Beer Garden, a well-known bar located along 6th Street. The venue is popular among college students, young professionals, and visitors exploring Austin's nightlife. On a typical weekend night, the area is filled with music, conversation, and celebration. That evening was no different, until gunfire shattered the atmosphere. Investigators say the suspect targeted individuals gathered outside the establishment. The sudden violence transformed a place meant for entertainment and socializing into a crime scene. Police quickly blocked off the area, and yellow tape surrounded the once busy sidewalk. According to law enforcement officials, the suspect arrived in a vehicle and initially fired shots from inside or near the vehicle toward the crowd. After exiting the car, he reportedly continued shooting. The attack lasted a short but devastating amount of time. Witnesses say the sound of rapid gunfire echoed down the street, causing people to dive for cover. Officers nearby responded almost immediately. The quick reaction from police may have prevented even more casualties. Within moments, officers engaged the suspect, and the situation came to a halt. Authorities confirmed that the suspect was shot and killed at the scene. First responders arrived in less than a minute after the first emergency call. Police officers, paramedics, and firefighters worked rapidly to secure the area and provide medical assistance to the injured. Victims were transported to nearby hospitals for urgent treatment. Officials emphasized how critical the rapid response was in saving lives. Emergency teams performed life-saving measures on the street before ambulances transported the wounded. The coordinated response from Austin Police and medical services played a crucial role in stabilizing the situation and preventing further harm. During a press conference, Austin police officials confirmed key details of the incident. They stated that the suspect acted alone and that there was no ongoing threat to the public. Authorities also confirmed that the suspect was killed during the confrontation with police. Investigators are now reviewing surveillance footage, interviewing witnesses, and analyzing evidence recovered at the scene. Officials urge the public to remain patient as the investigation continues. They also asked anyone with additional information or video footage to come forward to assist in the case. Texas authorities have identified the victims who tragically lost their lives in the shooting. Among them were young individuals whose futures were cut short by senseless violence. Families have been notified, and the community has begun mourning their loss. Officials have released the names publicly, allowing friends, loved ones, and community members to honor their memory. Each victim had a story, family, and dreams for the future. The loss has deeply impacted not only their families, but also the wider Austin community. In addition to those who were killed, more than a dozen individuals were injured during the shooting. Several victims remain hospitalized, with some listed in critical condition. Doctors and medical teams continue working tirelessly to provide care. Family members gathered at hospitals overnight, waiting anxiously for updates. Authorities have not released all names of the injured out of respect for privacy. Community members have begun organizing support efforts, including blood donations and fundraisers to assist victims and their families during this difficult time. Investigators have identified the suspect and are examining his background to determine motive. Federal agencies, including the FBI, are assisting local authorities in reviewing whether the attack may be linked to extremism or other motives. At this time, officials have not confirmed a definitive reason behind the shooting. Detectives are analyzing digital evidence, weapons used, and the suspect's movements leading up to the attack. Authorities stress that investigations of this scale take time and that facts will be released once verified. The Austin community has responded with shock and sorrow. Vigils have been organized near 6th Street, where candles and flowers now mark the scene. Local leaders have expressed condolences and called for unity during this painful moment. Residents are grappling with how such violence could occur in a place known for music and celebration. Social media has been flooded with messages of support for victims and their families. The tragedy has sparked renewed conversations about public safety and gun violence prevention. This shooting has once again raised serious concerns about safety in crowded nightlife districts. City officials are reviewing current security measures and considering additional steps to protect residents and visitors. Law enforcement leaders emphasize the importance of community cooperation in preventing future incidents. Experts say that addressing violence requires a combination of policy, awareness, and early intervention. As the investigation continues, many are asking what can be done to ensure that such a tragedy does not happen again. The Austin bar shooting is a heartbreaking reminder of how quickly lives can change. What began as an ordinary night ended in unimaginable loss. As authorities continue their investigation, families mourn loved ones, and survivors begin the long process of healing. Our thoughts are with everyone affected by this tragedy. We will continue to follow this developing story and provide updates as more information becomes available. Thank you for watching, and please stay safe. Several eyewitnesses described the terrifying moments when the shooting began. Some say they initially thought the loud popping sounds were fireworks, a common occurrence in busy nightlife areas. But within seconds, panic spread as people realized it was gunfire. Witnesses recall seeing individuals drop to the ground, others screaming, and many running for cover inside nearby businesses. One bystander described the scene as complete chaos, saying the sound of sirens quickly filled the air. Another witness mentioned how strangers helped each other, pulling injured individuals to safety behind parked cars and into doorways. These first-hand accounts paint a picture of confusion, fear, and sudden violence that unfolded in less than a minute but left lasting trauma.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button for more updates.